am packing. I had already packed. Let me start off by saying, why am I packing? I will be going to Orlando tomorrow at 6 a.m. I had already previously packed and like taken out outfits that I wanted to wear. A lot of feelings are coming up. I usually love packing, but I'm having a hard time, so I think I've been putting it off. Either way, that's the deeper thing. The surface level issue is that I'm having a crisis and I don't know what to wear. And the things you say are starting to seem dry, and I know it's not your fault. If you wanna say goodbye, wanna say goodbye, wanna say goodbye. You left the kitchen light on and it's too dark over there. It's better in your arms. Hold me when I'm scared. Will I be safe if I find a way to keep us both like this? 'Cause I can't imagine being away. But the things you do say otherwise, and I'm starting to feel like I'm not trying.
Sì, lo vuoi levantare qui?
A quando te traen.
Ah sì.
In true YouTube fashion, I can say that I already filmed this video and the audio was not recorded, but I can say that that's exactly how it was meant to be, because I filmed a video and it was very happy. I was like, where I've been, and talking about life changes that I won't be addressing in today's video because my life did a complete 180 and therefore I filmed a follow-up. But I just checked out that video and it's literally me just crying the entire time. So I'm going to keep that one to myself and publish it when the time is right. I'm much better now. And today I have my first dance class and I want to talk to you about where the hell I've been. So yeah, let's get ready, I guess. So if you're curious about what kind of look I'm going for, I'm going for monochrome. As you see, I have a pink situation going on. This is the outfit I'm going to wear to dance. I've been redecorating and decorating my home and trying to make this a livable space, trying to make this feel like a home. It's been so hard for me this is my first apartment ever by myself, and I've changed drastically in this space. My life has changed drastically in this space. Yeah, so having this expectation of what my life was supposed to be in Denver and then actually experiencing it and it being a completely different experience has been hard. And therefore I've had this wall up that I haven't I keep forgetting to put fucking primer. I bought primer because fuck. Anyways, having to experience something completely different that I was maybe not prepared for has just been really difficult. And I hadn't noticed that until I got used to the way things were starting to be, and then that also changed. I've just been dealing with a lot of change, but I feel like it feels like it's all for the best. It feels like I am finally, like, this change is happening for me, and not just because life hates me. I think it's really easy for us to just say that like it's karma or like the universe hates us, but I think, and I've always been like that, so I'm not like shitting on anyone, but like for the first time for me this feels like, okay, I think maybe this is the way that things were meant to be. That doesn't mean that it doesn't suck. It just means that I can accept it welcome it. Even not just like welcome it, but like be angry with it and just like acknowledge it, instead of ignoring it and trying to go back to the way things were. So that like I go back to people that are not deserving of my time, or I go back to situations that didn't make me happy, or I go back to an old self just because I know the outcome, and I can control the outcome, because if I'm going back then I know how it's gonna end, and that's something that I can control. That was deep, and I don't know if any of this makes sense to anyone, but if it does, I get you. Also, I think I'm just ready to like downsize. Also, I thought I needed a 1-bedroom, so that I can have my office and my bedroom space separate, but I'm thinking it's actually more important to leave the fucking house. When I say leave the house, I mean like go find community and have a hobby and like have a workspace, like a what is it called? Like a workspace that's not my home. As I'm getting older, I'm thinking, and as I've like want to do all these like renovations to like my fucking apartment that I really fucking can't, I've been thinking about like purchasing a home. I'm not there yet, but I definitely would love to start saving for the possibility that I might want to buy a home someday. As I'm talking about saving money, I'm also I want to go full-time with my business. I think I'm just ready to trust myself. I'm ready to go all in. I'm ready to believe in myself, and like my business has been doing so well with me just being like a little less than part-time. So I can only imagine the greatness that I can create if I were to go full-time. I love the stability that my job provides, and I love what I do, but I think that this is definitely the year. Yeah, we will see. Before quitting my job though, I've really been trying to work on trusting myself, so like keeping promises to myself, trying to build habits and routine that I've always wanted to, so that I'm able to say like I can do this thing. Even when I first started my business, I kept like that was 3 years ago, and I kept thinking like this is just a phase. You never finish anything, and as an artist, like maybe a lot of you can relate of like you never finish anything, like you don't take this seriously. Like that's a shitty mindset to have, because you've like that's nothing. You're always an artist. But I think I started with like where I want to go, and so where I've been is last time I like actually like filmed something was me packing to go on a trip to Orlando, and then I was going to head out to Jersey, spend some time with my grandma. She is losing her memory, so it's definitely hard to like be around her sometimes, because like we have the same conversations and she asks me the same things over and over again, which is not her fault, of course, but it kind of just hurts, because like I grew up with my grandma, so like she's always been like the strong person, and the strong and healthy person. It's so weird for me to like have seen someone take care of themselves so well, and then like be this like illness that they can't control. It really like it just feels like whatever it is, like whatever we do, like we can never know the outcome of like how we're going to turn out. Being with her, it's really important that I'm close to her. So I've also just been thinking about like maybe moving back to New York, and in order to move to New York you need money, and and again trying to have my own business and quit my job eventually. So I don't want to be a corporate girly, and I don't know how to have my own business, not be a corporate girly, and move to New York. So I feel like there's a lot of decisions that I have yet to make that will influence like where I end up and what I end up doing in my life. And if you couldn't tell, I'm turning 25. So I'm having a crisis of like where I'm thinking about like my life and what's going to happen with it. So truth is, I don't fucking know. And then just leave the middle. That looks cool. So yeah, and I love New York and I miss New York, and I've just missed being in a queer, diverse space. Denver has the queerness, it does not have the diversity. So, and that's just from my experience thus far, from a year living here, not really leaving the house. So I've been actually trying to get out more, and today's my first dance class, and I signed up for pottery classes. So I'm trying to get out there, and I hope to take you all along of me getting to know Denver and hopefully falling in love with Denver and being able to make Denver my home. Going back to trying to make my apartment my home, I also think it's been really hard for me for this to feel like home, because Denver is in it hasn't felt like a safe space for me, but I just need to go out there and find spaces where I feel safe. I've been thrifting a lot. I've been trying to figure out my style. Truly come to the realization that I need my clothes to tell something about who I am, and I want to feel sexy, and I want to feel gay, and I want to feel like powerful and strong, and I want my clothes to represent that, but also like very feminine and masculine also. I want my clothes to say all of that. So I've been having a lot of fun with like trying new pieces that I probably would have never tried before. Imagine being a